All are invited to return to wealthy coin. This Shiba Inu army is just mind-blowing. Finally, the past has become the present. In 2021, Shiba Inus were all the rage thanks to the retail investment trend that blew away all other asset classes, including other cryptocurrencies, with a return of 43,800,000%. In terms of money, that would have turned a $2.29 investment into $1 million. To put it in perspective, the identical $2.29 investment would have grown to a pathetic $3.65 if the dominant cryptocurrency Bitcoin had increased only 59.8% in value during the year. Within this video, we will go into the latest happenings within the Shiba community. If you want to see more videos like this one on Shiba Inu price predictions and expert analysis, be sure to subscribe to our channel and give the video a big thumbs up. Now is the time to begin the video. Over the greatest span of time, there has been no asset class that has helped people create wealth more effectively than the stock market. Stocks don't necessarily grow up in value, but the equity market still has a better average annual return than gold, bonds, and real estate. A distinct story emerges, though, upon closer inspection. The price of cryptocurrencies has skyrocketed in comparison to the stock market in the 26 months following the epidemic's lowest. Digital currency valuations have climbed by over $1.1 trillion, or 86%, since they hit an epidemic low on January 1, 2021, even if the market value of cryptocurrencies has fallen by almost 60% from their peak. Per Shiba token, the price was 0.00000073 cents. If you're curious about the abundance of zeros, keep in mind that when Shiba Inu was first introduced in August 2020, there was a supply of 1 quadrillion coins. Shiba would reach an all-time high of 0.0000000008841 a little over a decade later. Even though Shiba Inu witnessed a 60% drop from their peak by year's end, Shiba still managed to gain about 46 million%. The opportunity to make this much money in a year may never arise again. Along with much increased visibility as evidenced by an increase in crypto exchange listings and liquidity thanks to the July launch of decentralized exchange ShibaSwap, the primary driver of Shiba Inu's 2021 performance appears to have been its crypto market characteristics. Trading against cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin can be somewhat complex, in contrast to buying derivatives like an option contract or short-selling publicly traded stocks, which can be relatively simple. Short sells are not allowed on several cryptocurrency exchanges. This bolstered an already popular social media campaign by virtue of its inherent bias. Still, whether their coin can ever reach $0.01 is anybody's guess. For some context, the Shiba token price might have to go up by over $84,000 before $0.01 becomes a reality. As of this writing, 3 things would have to align for Shiba Inu to be successful at $0.01. Currency depletion, new developments, and the thrust that social media provides. Paring down the enormous coinage is the biggest challenge confronting Shiba Inu. This is when the concept of coin burn comes into play. The burning of coins is analogous to a publicly traded company repurchasing its own shares. The value of each remaining outstanding share rises in proportion to the decline in the number of shares outstanding. Similarly, in theory, coin burn may be justified. Every coin that is still in circulation should be worth more after sending tokens to inaccessible dead blockchain addresses. Vitalik Buterin, co-founder of Ethereum, received over half of Shiba's circulating coin supply from its anonymous creator Rashi. Last year, Buterin sent more than 410 trillion tokens to an address that was no longer used by the blockchain. Almost half of Shiba's 1 quadrillion coins were suddenly and permanently removed from circulation. To bring Shiba down to $0.01, further serious burns would have to occur. Second, originality is a must for Shiba Inu developers if they want to attract investors. Sharum, a Layer 2 blockchain project with the goal of drastically lowering transaction fees, and non-fungible token-based games are both on the horizon. For the NFT market to function reasonably, the launch of Sharum must be executed well. The third need for Shiba Inu to be successful is to have momentum on social media. Shiba Inu's share price would likely have to achieve record highs in enthusiasm for the initiative before it could increase it by more than 84,000, much to how Shiba Inu's close-knit groups and hashtags brought in new investors last year. Watch what Shiba Inu does on May 31st. On May 31st, there was $56,563,000,000 worth of trade activity with Shiba Inu, and the price was 0.01217. Shiba increased by 0.93% on the last day. As of right now, it's down 2.24% from its lowest point of 0.112 and 1.86% from its highest point of 0.124. Around 549,000 Shibas are now available for adoption. Compared to yesterday, today's price of a Shiba Inu is 0.00161, a decrease of 1.35%. Due to the demise of Bitcoin, the price of Shiba Inu has fallen 6% in the past week. Prices for Shiba Inu hadn't been this low since October, when they began an incredible week-long surge from 0.0065 to 0.000008. A 742% rise in value, or $842, would have resulted from that for an initial investment of $11,000. Due to the low Shiba Inu cost, now is a wonderful chance to invest for people who have been waiting to purchase the album. The present rate of Shiba Inu burn also suggests that the next bull market is likely to have a price breakout. There are many obstacles that Shiba Inu face, including, but not limited to, a lack of acceptance and new forms of loss. All of Bitcoin's related industries are struggling due to the same problems. Even the most widely used tokens have not been accepted as payment by customers or businesses. There are 589 trillion tokens in circulation, and at the current price of 0.0012, their combined value is $6.9 billion. As things stand, if Shiba were to reach $1 per token, their total worth would skyrocket to $589 trillion. The value of Shiba Inu would surge to 264 times that of Apple, the most valuable computer company in the world. Cell phones, among other products, it is highly unlikely that Shiba Inu deserves such a lofty rating because it does not generate any goods or services whatsoever. The argument takes a turn for the ridiculous when you factor in the present net worth of all known riches on Earth. Around $400 trillion is the ballpark. The value of one Shiba Inu coin would only be 73 cents if every individual, business, and government converted all of their wealth into them. As a result, clearing the market of all Shiba Inu tokens appears to be the simplest approach. Members of the Shiba Inu Society have their own virtual reality VR environment called a metaverse. There will supposedly be 100,000 additional virtual plots of land, games, and a special place for people who own Shosher non-fungible tokens. The ship's metaverse will employ Ethereum to facilitate transactions. Although there will be a unique use for Shiba Inu coins that could lead to a shortage, for a fee denominated in Shiba Inu tokens, virtual landowners will be able to give their parcels a name. Those tokens will no longer be usable as money after that date, since they will be burned. If the price of each token consistently rises as the supply falls, Shiba Inu's current market valuation of $6.9 billion will have to be preserved. As one would expect, the value of each token would rise by 10% if 10% of the $589 trillion tokens were burned. If Shiba Inu's total worth of $6.9 billion remains unchanged, the present supply of $589 trillion tokens will need to be reduced to just $6.9 billion. That is a reduction of 99.9999%. Investors may still be dissatisfied with the result. Every Shiba Inu token holder needs to burn 99.9999% of their tokens for it to work, but they will not experience any change in the total value of their stake. The sharp decline in the amount of tokens they would own would more than offset the inevitable rise in value to $1 per coin. The only way for Shiba Inu to really make an impact is to find a real use case that could result in wider acceptance. If Shiba Inus are not legally obligated to be owned, they will just remain objects of speculation. The current state of affairs makes it utterly implausible to consider valuing each token at $1, since Shiba Inu lacks the necessary infrastructure to achieve a $589 trillion valuation. No less than a notional $1 price drop is possible in the event of a mass burning. That's all for now. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up.